Well, hello, this is Kathleen L. coming live for your weekly guided meditation. Today, our meditation is called the Tree of Life, and it is a meditation that I learned from Jack Canfield, which came from Deidre Haid, and it is a little longer meditation than I normally do. However, I thought that it was worth it at the beginning of the year, since this is the beginning of 2022, that it would be a perfect opportunity for you to cleanse whatever you might be carrying that's no longer serving you, and to step into something that brings joy and peace and love for you, and embody that light that you are. So find a comfortable space where you can relax and go deep into this meditation. Be sure to not be driving or operating any kind of equipment or doing anything that might be distracting. Turn off anything that might distract you, and know that any external noises will only bring you deeper into this experience. And so now we're just going to get started. And again, just become comfortable upon the surface that you're on. And just allow yourself to sit in a comfortable space, upright position, with your spine straight and still comfortable. As you gently close your eyes, begin to become aware of your breathing. And just allow each breath to become a little deeper and slower. Paying attention to the sensations of the rise and fall of your chest and stomach as you slowly breathe in and out. And with each breath, you can feel your body beginning to relax. Starting with gently allowing the muscles in your eyes and your jaws to relax. And now become aware of your shoulders and simply allowing them to gently fall and relax. And just noticing the muscles in your back to simply let go. And as your awareness drops to the muscles in your hips and your legs, just gently relax. Allowing the chair or the floor to support your weight. Just now, become aware of a radiant sphere of magnificent, pure white light, as brilliant and as bright as the sun, floating and spinning about 10 feet above your head. This is the Ein Self, the pure I Am presence, the source of all creation. And imagine gently rising up into this sphere of translucent white light, and then gathering this light and gently bringing it back down in a column of light where it begins filling and activating the sphere of Keter, the pure white light of truth, as a spinning ball of radiant white light on the top of your head, awakening and opening your crown chakra until the crown of your head opens like a beautiful flower, awakening into pure consciousness. And now this incredible white light that is gently pressing into the top of your head begins to pour into the left hemisphere of your brain. The pure white light of divine understanding, completely filling the left hemisphere of your brain, where it begins to activate a shimmering and spinning ball of radiant white light of truth and understanding. And your left hemisphere is now vibrating with a pure electrical energy of brilliant and refined thought. Now this light pours across your corpus callosum, across the bridge that connects your left and right hemispheres, activating an energy of pure knowledge in the center of your brain, and then pouring into and filling the right hemisphere, activating the wisdom as it begins to pulsate and spin, growing brighter and brighter, awakening divine wisdom and truth. Now you become aware that there are 3 spinning orbs of light. And imagine you are wearing a crown of pure white light. And as you pour this light into this sphere of the body, these are of your mind, your psyche, and you are filling them with the pure light of the crown to heal, to activate, and to regenerate. Now this light of truth, of wisdom and understanding pours down into your throat. The light from the crown now pours through your throat, filling your throat, clearing your throat, knowing that your words will become wise as they are filled with understanding of truth and of knowledge emanating from the crown of light. Now the light streams into your left shoulder, as if it becomes a brilliant red light, and you see this red light pouring down your left arm into your hand, into your fingertips. And this is the light of receiving, awakening, and strengthening your ability to receive. It is the light of restraint and the light of healthy boundaries. This is also discernment of knowing what is good for you to let in and what is not. It is having good judgment and healthy boundaries, as well as rigor and discipline. And as this light fills your left shoulder and your left lung and pours down your arm into your elbow, down into your hand and fingers, your left hand reaches out to receive what it needs to receive, but also sets a boundary guiding you to know with wisdom where you need to say no in your life. Take a moment and ask yourself, where do I need to open up in my life to more fully receive what is being offered? And where do I need to demonstrate better discernment and set better boundaries in my life? The message just comes clearly. There's a knowing, you sense it, you hear it, however you receive it. Now the light pours from your left side through your heart, awakening and healing your heart chakra, and pours into your right shoulder and your right lung, and becomes the turquoise blue light of healing, benevolence, loving kindness, forgiving, giving and offering, service and devotion. You can see this turquoise blue light becoming larger and larger and brighter as it spins and pours through your arm into your hand as this energy of compassion, loving kindness, service, and giving pours out of your fingertips. Now take a moment to ask yourself, where in my life do I need to express more compassion, more generosity, more forgiveness, and more loving kindness? You can see the light pouring down into the center of your body, filling all of your internal organs with a brilliant golden yellow light as it awakens your solar plexus. The space of peace, beauty, harmony, and balance. The balance of giving and receiving. The balance of wisdom and understanding. And this balance brings harmony, peace, and tranquility. As you experience this light in your solar plexus, growing brighter and brighter, ask yourself, where in my life do I need to create more balance, harmony, beauty, and peace? Now you pour this river of light down into your left hip, filling and igniting your left hip with a vibrant orange light. This is your life purpose, your divine soul's purpose. It is the source of inspired ideas and new inspiration. Your left hip is also your nobility, your dignity, because your dignity is intrinsically tied to living your divine purpose. This divine vision for your life is the sphere of hope, so you now fill your left hip with this vibrant orange light. Part of accepting your divine purpose is the willingness to stand in your dignity and your nobility, to not bow down to subservience to another, to your own authority, and to stand in your authority. And as you allow this light to pour down into your left leg, filling your left leg and filling the bottom of your foot with this orange light, you feel yourself taking a step forward, a strong step into your divine purpose, and standing firmly in your inner knowing, standing in your truth, ready to manifest your unique divine life purpose. Now just take a moment to ask yourself, where in my life do I need to be taking a stronger stand? Standing up for my truth, standing up for a full alignment with my true purpose, standing up for myself. Now your awareness shows you that this light pours across your lower abdomen into your right hip. As that light becomes a brilliant emerald green in color, activating a spinning ball of emerald green light, the light of victory, of manifestation, and of abundance. This is the manifester that steps out into the world and manifests your dreams, your ideas, and your ideal relationships. And as you fill this right hip with this brilliant emerald green light, it pours down into your right leg, filling your right leg, filling your feet with light, so that when you take a step forward with your right foot, you are manifesting. You are taking action fully supported and in alignment with your dreams. Take a moment to ask yourself now, what actions do I need to be taken in my life to manifest my dreams and fulfill my true purpose? As this river of light continues to flow downward into the area where it rests, just at the base of your sacrum, your root chakra at the base of your hips, and extending all the way down to your knees, filling it with a deep magenta purple light. This is your foundation. It is the foundation of our consciousness. This magenta purple light is the foundation of our tree of life, of our mind and our consciousness. It is the unity where opposites come together and unite in wholeness and oneness. This is the coming together of masculine and feminine, the unity between left and right, the unity between night and day, between darkness and light. And as we fill our foundation with the light of unity and oneness, we become centered in oneness into creation, because here is where we create life, which is the greatest form of creation. And from this center, this river of divine light continues to pour down through your left, through your legs, both of your legs, down through your feet, and into the ground. You see this as an orb of light that you are standing on, and you are filling this orb of light with a beautiful, brilliant golden light. This is the kingship between our feet as they rest on the earth. And it is our covenant to be created as a king in the image of God, that we are a living presence in matter, and the earth we are standing on represents matter. Now imagine following this river of light as it descends further down, deep into the center of the earth, until you find yourself standing in the middle of a beautiful garden like the Garden of Eden, in a peaceful meadow full of lush green grasses and wildflowers of every imaginable color. And as you look around, you see butterflies flying from flower to flower, and you can hear the birds singing in the nearby trees. And off into the distance, you can see a very large and magnificent tree towering high above all the others. You find yourself drawn to walk toward this tree. And as you are walking toward this tree, you see a very wise old woman walking toward you. And the closer she gets, you notice there is a deep level of unconditional love and acceptance. Wisdom and compassion emanating from her face and radiating from her eyes. You find yourself feeling deeply moved by the purity and depth of her love. This is Shekinah, the divine feminine, Mother Earth. And as she approaches you, she reaches out and takes your hands in hers and looks deeply into your eyes and says, "Welcome, my child. I've been waiting for you." And then she gently pulls you into her, and you can feel your body relaxing and letting go into her loving embrace. She says it is now time to let go and release any burdens you have been carrying. Let me take them and wash them away. Whatever guilt, hurt, grief, shame, fear, anger, resentment that you may be carrying and that is burdening you and your heart, it is now time to release. You can release it. And then she takes you by the hand and gently leads you to a nearby stream of crystal clear water, slowly meandering over the rocks. And she carefully leads you into a pool in the middle of the stream until you are standing in the water up to your neck. You can feel the water slowly moving through your body, washing away all your negative thoughts, any painful emotions, any limiting beliefs or blocks, cleansing and purifying all those places where these limiting beliefs and feelings have been held. And as you look down, you can see what looks like a gray mist coming out of your body as the water flows through your body, removing and releasing these negative emotions, these emotions that are limiting you, until eventually you can only see clear water coming out of your body. And now Shekinah leads you back out of the water and up onto the bank, and you find that your clothes instantly become dry. And now Shekinah leads you over to the large tree that you had been walking toward, and she leads you to a door in the side of the tree, and she opens it and leads you down a set of wooden stairs into a room where the floor, the walls, and the ceiling are all made of beautiful crystals. Radiant purple amethyst, pure clear quartz, rose quartz crystals, deep golden yellow and orange citrine, brilliant blue topaz, and beautiful deep green emeralds, rich red rubies, and enormous faceted diamonds. And as you stand in the middle of this room, you can feel the energy of all these crystals radiating from the walls into your body, filling every space in your body where the painful emotions you released in the stream used to live. And with each breath you take, you can feel your body absorbing this healing crystalline energy. And now Shekinah takes you to a door in one of the crystal walls, and she opens it, and it leads you into a hallway, the hallway of illumination. And as you walk down this hallway, you can see all of your guardian angels who guide your soul's evolution standing like tall pillars of light on the either side of the hall, smiling down on you. And you realize you have many guardian angels always standing at the ready to guide and assist you along your journey. At the end of the hall, you will find yourself being led into a large room with a magnificent golden throne at the far end. Shekinah leads you over to this golden throne and tells you to sit down upon the throne. And as you become comfortable on this throne, you can feel a sense of majesty and power rising up inside you as you realize you are stepping into a more fully queenship or kingship. And then Shekinah walks behind the throne and comes back carrying a beautiful golden crown inlaid with brilliant gemstones, diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, and rubies. And she places this symbol of royalty and power on your head. You feel your body becoming infused with even more light and energy. And then Shekinah reaches out and touches your heart, filling you with her golden, warm, healing light. Once again, Shekinah walks behind the throne, and this time she emerges with a sword and a shield. As she hands you the sword, she tells you that with this sword, you can cut through any confusion that might arise and any resistance to the fulfillment of your life purpose. And as she hands you the shield, she tells you that the shield will protect you from anyone or anything that might try to attack or take you off course in the fulfillment of your purpose. And for a moment, you sit on your throne aware of these gifts you have been given and the powers that you are activating in you. And now Shekinah tells you that it is time for you to return back up to the surface of the earth, taking with you her golden healing light and the sacred gifts she has given you with you. You follow Shekinah as she leads you back through the hallway of illumination and your guardian angels, back into the crystal cave and up the stairs back into the beautiful garden where you can see a column of white light beaming down from the tree of life above. Shekinah looks deeply into your eyes one last time and says, "You are about to ascend back up through the column of light of the tree of life. But before you do, before you go, I want you to know that I love you deeply and that you can always return here to be with me, and I will be here to answer any questions you might have, comfort you, heal you, nurture you, and guide you. All you have to do is come through the tree of life down into the garden where I will be waiting for you." And she reaches out to embrace you one last time and then guides you to step into the column of light. And as you step into the column of light, you realize you begin to flow upwards through the column of light, bringing the golden light of Shekinah with you, up through the crust of the earth, floating through the surface of the earth, up through the feet, your feet, and up through your knees, through the bottom of your sacrum and into the base of your hips, filling the base of your spine with light, flowing into the right hip and then over to the left, and then up through your solar plexus, filling it with this incredible life-giving and empowering energy. And then streaming upward through the heart, filling the heart with white light up into your right shoulder and then over to your left. And then up through your throat, illuminating your throat chakra with the ability to speak your deepest truth. And then up into your brain, filling the corpus callosum, the center of your brain, opening yourself to pure knowledge as the light of the divine feminine presence now fills the right and then the left hemisphere of your brain, further activating wisdom and understanding, and then floating upwards, ascending into Keter, the sphere of truth on the top of your head, continuing upward into Ein Self, the pure I Am presence, reuniting the divine feminine with the divine masculine, the divine mother with the divine father, the golden light with the white light, united as one. And then you see that light streaming back down as if through a tube into a spinning ball of light on the top of your head, into the left hemisphere of your brain, across the right to the right hemisphere, down across your throat into your left shoulder, and then across into your right shoulder, and down into your solar plexus area, resting now in a state of harmony and being as you hold the light from above and the light from below in perfect balance, experiencing peace as you balance all the aspects of your life. And be there in silence in this place of peace and stillness for the next few moments. And now, as you once again become aware of your breathing, notice the rise and fall of your chest and stomach as you breathe in and out. Become aware of the physical sensation of your body sitting in your chair, with your back against your chair, feeling the pressure of your legs resting on the seat of your chair and the sensations of your feet touching the floor. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, and your eyes will just spontaneously open as you stretch your arms and legs and bring yourself fully back into the room, and your awareness is back here now. I hope that you enjoyed that meditation. And I hope that brought you peace and love and comfort and compassion, as it brought strength and energy to step forward into your life in a new way in 2022. I'm so grateful for you to be here today. And this meditation is in honor of my son's birthday. Today's January 7th, 2022. And Logan would have been 31 on Earth today. So know that your loved ones are always with you. Know that we can celebrate in many different ways. And know that no matter what you experience, you can release the pain, move through the pain, and find peace and comfort and joy and compassion. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or noon Eastern. Take care.